a psychology classification. One person who seems to know a lot about it is Lauren Sheridan, but they study the phenomenon, they study how it impacts people like me, but they don't come up with solutions. They don't, well, yeah, the only solution is to relocate across a major distance to a town to which you have no ties and start over completely. That's what I've been saying for years that I should be doing. And that's also what Steve Pitt in Portsmouth said in 2011 when I discussed the matter with him, because I didn't know what was going on. If you haven't been stalked before this way, you have no idea what you're dealing with. You tell yourself that it will fizzle out. Of course you do. You don't expect somebody to be picking your locks for years. My locks were getting picked for at least 13 years. And initially I had no idea. Like I said in the different video, I knew that somebody had been in my place in Southsea. I don't know whether my locks were getting picked in Southampton. And I talked about this with the police, and the police knew that there was somebody targeting me, but they too, it never occurred to them that somebody else could be picking, that somebody could be picking my locks. It just isn't something that you have on your mind. It's not something you expect. So he had direct access to everything that I was doing, to my equipment, to everything. He increasingly started taking things and destroying things, and leaving messages behind and stuff like that. Dumping a chocolate bar into one of cashew bar into one crush into one of my bags, and I didn't realize it at the time, but there's sexual imagery in that. A sweet stick goes into a bag. That was a scene that started in 2010, and I just didn't get it. I really didn't get it. Many of the things that this guy did, it took me years to figure out what on earth it was about, and all of a sudden one day, for example, because I ran into an urban dictionary explanation or something, I thought, oh, that is what that was about. They target people who they see as, yeah, I don't know. In my case, it was easy to target me because I was a foreigner who nobody knew, but they also target you because you are strong, and that is a challenge for them. To them, it's like they're in a game, sort of like 007. They're the villain in 007 or something, and you're 007. I don't know. Um, you don't ask for this. There's nothing you've done wrong. It happens to you. Just like when you cross the street, somebody may have failing brakes and hit you. You didn't do anything wrong. But people blame you for this. They blame you for this.